Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you are new around here, please do subscribe down below, click the like button, all that good stuff. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check out Saturday's video. On there is a giveaway because we hit 200 subscribers over on Twitch. Again, if you want to watch me do this stuff live, especially for this series, please click the link down below, come over to Twitch, you can get involved over there. But you guys asked me to bring out a series where I trade from scratch. Essentially on this account, I've got 1,000 coins. We started using this account before, we got up to 150k in a couple of days, but then like loads of other content came out, so it meant I couldn't continue it. But I've decided that we're going to incorporate content as part of a 0 to 1 million series. I mean, a 1,000 to 1 million series realistically is what it is, because I'm on 1,000 coins. But this account, you can see what's on this account. We won't be using SBCs. We won't be using anything like that at all. It will just be pure trading from 0 to 1 million, hoping to do it in a week or so. It's going to be harder than I thought initially at the moment because the market is so low, even on silvers. But the plan's going to be to show you guys what I do. I'll go away and do it. And then once I've gone and done that, essentially, each episode will show you the coin total at the end. And there'll be tips in here that you guys can use moving forward to make lots of coins. Essentially, I'm going to show you the first thing that I'm going to do. It's what I show everyone. When they first come onto stream, I get a lot of people saying, I've got 10k, where do I start? I'm going to be starting it with 1k. Essentially, what you want to do is set your filter to gold, position defender, any one of these 9 major nations here. Now, the reason that you do this is because it's usually guaranteed profit. Well, I say it is guaranteed profit. As you can see here, they're on 600 coins each. What you want to do is you want to buy anything that pops up underneath that amount there. So, I mean, some of these have probably gone already because people like absolutely rinse this filter. But anything under, essentially anything under 600 coins you want to buy. Now, you don't want to just use, I'm assuming that one's gone as well. No, it hasn't. You don't want to just use the Spanish filter. You want to use absolutely everyone. If you find that one is too competitive, you want to go through. In fact, I can't buy any more because I've bought 2. If you find that one's too competitive, move to another nation. It's honestly easy. And then what you want to do is you want to compare price and just check exactly what they're selling for. So some of them will literally be 50 coins profit. Some will be 500. The other day I was showing this on stream and a burnout came up. He was selling for 4,700 at the time. I picked him up for 700 coins. So essentially I'm going to just go out, do that, sell them on, make as much as I can. The first couple of days will be the grind to get to sort of 50k, 100k. Once I've gone and got to 50k, 100k, then I'll be able to start sort of mass bidding into stuff, investing into stuff, and showing you guys a bit more. But I'm going to go and do that, buy a load, and hopefully in the next sort of hour or two, we'll be up to sort of 15, 20, 25,000 coins, and then we can keep moving. Yo guys, about half an hour, give or take later, we ran through those filters like mad. We picked up 36 items. I could have kept going, but we did really well. We picked up some great deals. This Johnny was like 400 coins. A lot of them were sort of doubling our coins on. I got into the Spanish filter initially, and a lot of the guys were just sat there on 400. I don't know how or why. I don't know if it was just a quiet filter at that moment, but I picked up like 7 or 8 alone at that point, which is great. It's really good to see. As you can see, the Spanish filter was without a doubt the most productive for me, but these Gibbs were really good deals, both 400 coins. This Francis, I think, was 500, so we picked up a lot of profit. So now we're sat at about 12,000. So I'll continue to do this process as I always do, because this is something I teach you guys, especially those new guys in my stream, to start building up a coin base. This is a no-risk, guaranteed profit way to do it. As you've just seen there, we're 11,000 coins up relatively easily by doing this. But what I will do now is, obviously, you guys know I'm a silver trader. During this series, I'm not just going to silver trade. I'm going to trade with icons and special cards like I would do normally when I'm building my coins up. But I do maintain that silver cards are, without a doubt, the best way to trade. They're the most profitable. You can't get the returns you get with silvers. And right now, some of the leagues are down normally from where they are. However, some of the leagues are massively up, especially the Bundesliga and Liga NOS. They're both very far up at the moment. So what I'm going to go and do is go and pick up some silver cards, cycle through the filters. And we've got my subscribers over on Twitch have a spreadsheet. It gives them every single filter. It's due a massive update since it went to refresh, and that's coming this week. But what we'll now be doing is just going through those filters, seeing if there's any good deals in the market, buying them, selling them on, hopefully making quite big profit, and we will go from there. If I get any good deals, I'll show you them, and we'll go from there. I'll see you in a bit. Yo guys, so I've gone and picked up some silvers. I did that like a sort of flick through the silver filters just to see who we could pick up. Don't get me wrong, this videos and this series is not going to just be a case of silver trading. You guys know that what I do by sort of by heart and what is my way of making most of my coins is silver trading. I know the market like the back of my hand. I can make $1 million a week on my main account if I invest sort of 500k in. But I will be using a lot of silver trading, especially in the early stages of this, because it's the way I make most of my coins normally, and it's an easy way to make a lot of profit with very little spend. What I've gone and done is I picked up some good deals. Some of these are sort of 300-400 coin profit cards. The one that was a really good deal was this lens. Now, everyone knows that trade silvers with me over on Twitch. The Bundesliga is extremely high at the moment. Now, There are two reasons for this. The first of those is that the right back that got released is a very good meta, pretty much close to endgame right back. So a lot of people that have Bundesliga teams did him, and it's sent the prices sky high. But also, it's probably one of the best League SBC sort of groups for packs. Not compared to last year. Last year we had much better packs as part of League SBC rewards. But this year there's a lot of gold players in there, a lot of packs that are sort of Prime Mix players packs, Rare Mix players packs for quite good value. So a lot of people do them anyway as standard. So the Bundesliga's always had quite a good drop off and bounce back on a Thursday when we do most of our Thursday mass investing. But at the moment it's extremely high. We picked up this Lons for 3k, we sold him for 9, which is nice. It allowed me to buy another one. This Gieselman we picked up for 4.8, send him for 7.8 at the moment. He should sell in and around that price, be a nice sort of 3,000 coins profit before tax. This Freeman was a mare deal, sort of a 500 coin profit in him, but still better than nothing realistically. And these two here weren't bad either. So we'll be doing silvers to build our coins up. But what I'm also going to be doing is not just that. I want to show you guys another way you can get started with learning silver prices. Now, what you want to do is always set your filter to silver. Your leagues are sort of... I go with the league SBCs that aren't massively sort of meta and the ones that people are looking at all the time. So my advice to you is look at the MLS initially when you do this. Go to MLS. Just check what the minimum they're selling for. It's usually about 200 coins realistically. There's one for 200 there. What's the rest of them? Sort of 250. But so you want to check all the prices, but what you want to do is just mass bid. You want to just go, okay, let me clear this filter off completely. And I'm going to go to max price 150. And I'm pretty much going to bid on absolutely every card that's here. So this Flores I won't bother with because I just saw him a minute ago. But like this guy here, I know he usually sells for a bit more. And I'll just put a bid on all of them. Now, not all of them are going to be profitable. Most of them will be. But you just mass bid on every single one. And once you've got them on your transfer list, someone will probably outbid you either way. But you can just check the prices of each of these cards when you get there. And just make sure that you can't go maybe a little bit higher on the mass bid. So once I've done this, I'll show you now. We bid on these guys. We'll now go and check. So some of them might be break even because it's just a way of doing it essentially. But other ones won't be. But if you look at this guy, for example, if I compare price on this guy here, I know, yeah, so he sells for about 1.3 at the moment. There's one for 1.4. I can bid up a little bit more on him. This one here is a left back. He sells for about 700 at the moment, give or take. So I can go a little bit higher on him if I want to make profit. This guy here, if we compare price on Escobar, now he's extremely high at the moment. I have no idea why he's that high, but again, I can bid on him, make a bit more coins out of him. Be mindful with that MLS, not that many players will actually sell for 5k. I probably will actually, what I'll do with this guy is, I'll compare price, and this guy here has transfer targets and just see if he sells. But I can go through and pick up relatively good deals with little stress to sort of bid them up and making sure I've got my prices right. But you can do the same with other leagues as well. Like Liga NOS is very, very good for this. The MVS Pro League is very good for this. And again, just check what the minimum prices they're selling for as silvers and then bid on them up to sort of that price. But once you've got them on your transfer targets, you can then start to see which ones sell for more, which ones sell for less, pick them up and sell them on. I'm going to keep doing that. I'll be back once we've got some of the other cards sold, and once these cards are selling, I'll see you in a bit. So we've gone ahead and done some of the mass bidding that we were showing you a minute ago to completion, basically, and to show you how easy it is to pick these players up. I've run through a couple of them that I thought were quite good. This guy here, for example, the one that I knew was quite expensive normally, he's selling for sort of 1,300 at minimum. I picked him up for 200 coins. We're going to list them. We're going to list them all up now. Actually, just set them. We're going to sign now in a second, but I won't list them all up for you guys on here. But we'll list him for about. I know he normally sells for about 1,000, 1,100. So we'll get him listed up. He should sell quite easily. Another one that's good, quite good is Andre Pinto. He's currently on the market at 2,500 minimum. If someone randomly thinks they're getting 10k for him, I don't know why you'd list there when them ones are like that. But hey ho. So again, we'll go and assign him and get him listed up for about 2.2. I know he normally sells about 2k on a good day. So we'll try and get him listed about 2.2 and see what that's looking like. And the other half-decent one that we found was Aguirre Garay. We picked him up for 250. At the moment on the market, he's selling, give or take, for about sort of 950, which is quite nice. We're sort of nearly tripling our coins, or quadrupling our coins, in fact, which is quite a nice pickup. Rest of them are sort of all 400 or 500 coin profits as well. So not bad at all. Good start for mass bidding. And again, I say to you guys to mass bid, number one, it's a good way to start to get the idea of player values, which is always crucial when you're trading in any way, shape or form. But it also is a really easy way to pick up a lot of coins, a lot of players very quickly for very cheap coins, because people forget that bidding is a thing, and you can make a profit out of it. So we're going to get these guys sold. Once the other silvers and these are sold, I'll be back with you guys so you know the current coin total, and then we'll move on and continue going. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, so we're going to pick up some more deals as we've gone. Basically, we did the usual sort of flicking through the silver filters just to see what we can pick up. These were the gold guys from earlier on. They've all now sold. We picked up that Freeman and that Lightner. I think the Lightner was 3k. We got this on for 5. It's annoying it doesn't show you that anymore. Really jarring. Freeman, I think we put like 500 quid profit on. It wasn't masses. Gieselman again sold for 7k in the end. We bought him for like 4-5, was it? I think it was 4-5. These targets here were 1.5k each, which was quite a nice deal. We've done well. Cruz was for 5k, sold for 8. We've done really, really well. So this is the first day essentially. It's just giving myself a coin base so that you guys are going to be seeing me record this. And it's going to go over a week basically, but some of the stuff will be done over a few days. I'll be doing it live on stream tonight. So again, if you want to watch this live on stream, click the link down below and come over to Twitch. But what it's got done is give me a coin base that I can now start trading on, start maybe investing a bit more freedom to do it. I'll probably still continue to do what I'm doing right now in the coming sort of hours and days, just to keep building the coin total up. Ideally, I want to get to sort of 100, 200k. Then that allows me to put some coins in different places, ready for come up to a weekend league, team of the week investments and stuff like that. So yeah, we've done well so far. It's been about 2 hours it's taken me to record this in total of what I've made here. Once all this sells, it should be about, give or take, close to 70,000 coins, which is very, very good. For 2 hours work, 35k an hour. Very happy with that from a start in the stand. But that's going to be the end of the first episode of 0 to 1 million. I'm going to be trading again tonight with this on stream live. So tomorrow's episode, we'll see what I did tonight. Probably how I sell them into tomorrow. I make profit from the pickups we get there. And then I'm going to sort of continue to do it. I want to try and make sure that I'm doing it each day if that's possible, rather than sort of doing 3 days of hard trading on it. I want to show you how I do it with things like Team of the Week investing, like I said, possibly some Thursday flipping, and obviously our version of Thursday flipping will be buy silvers, invest them heavily and see where we can go with that. But 70k from our first day, I'm pretty happy with that. For now, lads, I'm out. Peace out. Speak to you soon.